Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Glowing Jacks. Man, we've been hammering on pumpkins, selling pumpkins, picking pumpkins, pulling pumpkins, washing pumpkins. You know what? It's time to quit carve a pumpkin. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to show you. I am going to have it on like a quick time lapse, but this is going to be a fun day. This is just going to be a fun carve. We're going to try to carve this bad boy as quick as possible. All right, carving out a pumpkin, quick carve pumpkin, and whatever you want to call it, chainsaw carving a pumpkin. All of the above. We're going to try to pump one out as quick as possible. I'm going to get this set up. You can go ahead and just stay with me real quick. Yeah. We're going to take our log. It's about 12 inches tall. Probably about 9 to 10 inches wide. We're going to pop it right there. Pumpkins aren't easy to do on your jaw horse. They're just not. You gotta move them around too much. So I like to go ahead and do it this way. Go ahead and secure it to a piece of wood. I like to kind of go the old school method on it and just work right off of a stump. Good, easy way to do it. Get that situated. Most important thing is don't hit your screws, because you will not be happy. All right, now we're secure. Give me a second and we'll start right back. All right, I think we're ready. We'll be using Deco 501P, and then we're going to be swapping over to the Steel MS 170, both running 1/4 inch chains. I got a, we'll go ahead and tell you, it's a 14 inch 1/4 tip bar running 1/4 pitch, and then the steel's running a steel 12 inch bar dime tip with 1/4 pitch, and that's the Steel brand bar, and then this is a Cannon bar. All right, that's what we're going to start off with. I'm going to set my timer, got my music going, got all my gear on, and let's have fun with this. Let's go. All right, come on, Caper, come on. We got 10 minutes, about 30 seconds. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Go ahead and stop that. That ain't too bad, that's not too bad. All right, I was messing with the camera there. Let me go ahead and pull you over here. That way you can see this creation. Like I said, this is just for funsies. You know, when you're gonna do these things, these pumpkins, your creativity and your charisma and everything that you're gonna be doing is what's going to determine how well your pumpkins turn out. You know, once you start doing a few of them, you know, bam, 10-minute pumpkin. They're easy. You can crank them out, you can detail them, you can put faces in them. Just takes practice. Just takes practice. That's all it is. And of course, I am going to sit here and go through this pumpkin, and you know, I'll speed up this video. That way, you can just kind of get a, you know, good sense of how you do it. I mean, but just practice on them. Yeah, you can. I think I got all kinds of sawdust in my hair right now. It's not looking pretty at all. Just takes practice. Go through them. I am going to touch this up. I'm going to use Dremel and stuff on it, and you know, just clean up on the lines and stuff. I'm not going to put a face in it. I'm just going to, you know, touch it up, get the rough stuff off. I may even burn it, give it a little bit neater look. But that's all you. That's all the stuff you do. You just saw me just pull one of these out in 10 minutes. You know, they're simple, easy. I may spend another 15-20 minutes on it, just do my style on turning it in to what I want to turn it into. I'll put a picture at the end of it. That way you can see what turns out, or show a little video. All right. Well, I appreciate you hanging with me. Go ahead and like, subscribe. Hopefully this video kind of teaches you how to do a little bit of a pumpkin. And like I said, I'll edit some other stuff, and I may even keep it on to the video on just showing you what I do to it, you know, and then I'll just speed that all up so you can just see what else I'm going to do to it, in case you're just wondering. But that's the highlights. That's the highlights of making a pumpkin. You know, nothing grand, simple, bam. All right, y'all have a good day. I'll throw it in, you'll see it. Like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. More videos to come, more videos to come. All right, talk to you later. right, so if you stuck around for the rest of it, this is the second ending. You saw me make it real quick. I'm pretty much done with it now. You know, I did my Dremel work to it, or my die grinder work to it. I put a little fire to it, do a little sanding to it. This is my personal preference, you know, like when I like to sell things. You know, sometimes leaving it real rough, the chainsaw look, sometimes it sells. In my neck of the woods, everybody likes them a little bit smoother, okay? Unless somebody comes up and tells me like, hey, I want this thing to look, you know, real rough. I'm gonna smooth it off. That's my preference. That's why I showed you a 10-minute video, because afterwards you're gonna find out what your preference is on what your customers like. Do they like them smooth? Do they like them more rough cut? It's up to you. It's up to you. This one's pretty well done. If you stayed around and you watched me put this relief cut in here. And the reason why I do that, I waited till the end to do it, because I wanted to find out which side I wanted my pumpkin to be. Okay, I wanted this to be the front, this side to be the back. I picked out one of the ribs and put a relief cut. Now I didn't take it all the way to the top, but at least it's going to help it dry out. It'll, at least if it does start to crack, it's going to crack right there. I took off the tension, you know, the theory of taking the tension off of the rings of the pith. So yeah, that's just something I started doing. Hopefully it works out for people. You know, you don't like to see your carvings crack, they all do, but you know, hopefully this slows it down and lets the inside dry to the consistency of the outside. So, all right, well, that's the end of my video. I'm just gonna put a clear coat of half poly, half thinner on it, and then this bad boy is good to go. Thanks for staying around. If you finished out the video, like, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed it. These are quick carve pumpkins. Yes, you can make them in 10 minutes. They're gonna be rough. Take another 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, smooth them out, do whatever you want to do, put some stain on them, and you'll be good to go. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll talk at you later.